So I've done a few unboxings and reviews in the past, but for the most part I try and stick to just repaints and custom stuff here at the compound, because that's my forte, and the market for reviews on YouTube can be oversaturated sometimes. But every now and then a figure comes along that is so incredibly awesome that I just need to talk about it. Plus, it's nice to have a dinosaur figure that when I get it in hand, I have no need to repaint it. It's like a vacation for me. And the figure I'm talking about is, of course, the new Mattel Hammond Collection Ankylosaurus. So I pre-ordered this on Target a million years ago, probably around the time the dinosaurs actually went extinct, I think. And it sat in my orders in limbo for months with no ship date, which can be very annoying. But along comes Amazon with the listing. I placed an order for two about a couple of weeks ago, and they showed up today. And let me tell you guys, this figure is awesome. Quite possibly Mattel's best work in regards to Hammond collection figures. This tank comes loaded with articulation where it counts, which is key when you do toy photography like I do and you want to get the figure into dynamic poses, for the shot. It has really nice mouth articulation. It can open and close. Really basic, but it works. It's great. Excellent range of motion in the head and neck. The legs have 3 points each, which is more than enough for what they need to do. But the star of the show is the tail, and this is what I've always wanted. No nonsense rubber tail with a bendy wire in it that will rot within a year. It's segmented tail with 4 independent points that allow you to get the tail into all different types of attack positions or defense positions depending on the scenario you've set up. Honestly, this is the route they should go for with future Hammond collection releases. Ditch the rubber bendy wire tail because, all of my previous Amber collection Raptors have started to rot, and this Ankylo is perfect to me, and this right here is the new standard. So I'm going to run over the paint apps real quick because they are simple but very effective. The spikes and shell are 2 separate pieces and both have a wash on them that really enhances and brings out the detail in the sculpt. There's also a little red airbrushing around the head with a nice glossy black eye that's perfectly painted, and there's also some lighter airbrushing on the tip of the club. Simple but perfectly executed for a mass-produced figure. So for comparisons, we'll bring in the Hammond Collection JP3 Crew. So here's my repainted Ceratosaurus and the male Velociraptor with the Marco Makes and Surrett Tech aftermarket parts. And for fun, here's an actual Jurassic Park 3 Alan Grant next to the Ankylosaurus. Here it is next to my custom Hammond Collection Triceratops, and of course the Concavinator, which is a really nice figure, and I can't wait to set up a shot with these two sort of duking it out. I'll do a little side-by-side comparison with the standard Ankylosaurus figure, from the main line. And again, you really can't tell just how massive it is until you get this thing in hand. And then finally, here it is with its partner. And these two just are a solid pair, just a really great addition to my collection, and I'm very impressed with how it turned out. And kudos to the designer and the sculptor, who were able to make such an awesome figure. This definitely has earned top billing in my top 10 Mattel figures of all time. So that is pretty much all I have to say about this figure. It's awesome, probably the best release so far, but we still have all those new releases that were just dropped, like the Irritator and the Metracanthosaurus, so we'll see how those turned out. Fingers crossed, hopefully they are awesome. But as far as this Ankylosaurus, this gets the compound stamp of approval, and it is a must buy because of how cool it is. So thanks for hanging out with me while I gush about how great this figure is. I'll drop an Amazon link below if you want to grab one for yourself. At the time I recorded this video, it is currently in stock on Amazon and probably will be shipping soon, and I'm sure it will eventually hit shelves this spring and you'll be able to grab one then. But if you need more Jurassic related content, you know where to find it. Links will be in the description box below. You guys take care, and I'll see you around the compound.